All right, we'll call the town Manteo Board of Commissioners to order. We will have a moment of silent meditation. All right, we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Mr. Manager, take off.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Item number 3 on the agenda, adoption of the agenda as presented or amended, and this is an item for action.
I'll make a motion to approve or adopt the agenda as presented.
Second.
All right, there's been a motion made to adopt the agenda. Christine, you announced it. I wasn't even looking.
Me.
Christine, okay.
Yes.
All right, a motion by Christine Walker. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, second by Nancy. All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Aye. Nays? The ayes have it, motion carries.
Next item up on the agenda, item number 4, consent agenda. This one consists of multiple items. Item number 4A, approval of the minutes of the regular meeting from March 6, 2019. 4B, approval of minutes in the recessed workshop and closed meeting, March 20th, 2019. Item 4C, approval of the 2019 local government agencies general records retention and disposition schedule. Item 4D, approval of holiday schedule change from Easter Monday to Good Friday. Item 4E, approval of resolution 2019-06 for the wastewater grant. And item number 4F, approval of additions to the Manteo pay plan. This is an item for action.
All right, you've heard the consent agenda by the manager. Can I have a motion?
I motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Okay, second. Who's second? Han. Motion by Darrell, second by Han. We approve the consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Next up on the agenda, item number 5, public comment. Now, if it's all right, I'll go ahead and read the note here. Members of the public are invited to address the Board of Commissioners on any topic. Please come forward to the podium and identify yourself so that your statements can be taped. 3 minutes per person, 5 minutes per group. If anyone wishes to speak later in the meeting on a listed agenda item, please state your name and the agenda item, and you will be recognized at that time. Action on items brought up during the public comment period will be at the discretion of the board. Public comment is not intended to require the board to answer any impromptu questions. Speakers will address all comments to the board as a whole and not one individual commissioner. Discussions between speakers and members of the audience will not be allowed.
All right, would anyone like to be heard? Anybody? This is 2 meetings in a row now. Something's going on here. We got to find out what's happening. Maybe we're doing something right. Who knows? Well, I'm going to ask one more time. Would anyone like to be heard? All right, we'll close public comment period and move on.
Next on the agenda, item 6. This is an item of old business. It is resolution 2019-05, the regulation of shallow bag bay. This is an item for action. Mr. Town Attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. Item 6 is about our bill that's currently in front of the House and Senate seeking regulatory authority over shallow bag bay. Our Senate bill, they're exactly the same, the Senate and House bill. Senate bill was filed March 11th by Senator Steinberg. The House counterpart was filed March 21st by Representative Hoenig. I think I saw that Representatives Goodwin and Sasser had joined in the Hoenig bill, which is good news. They are both in committee right now, waiting to work their way up to the top. They're in the Rules Committee right now. We heard from Senator Steinberg today that he was going to ask his legislative assistant to move it out of rules and into local government and get it heard as quickly as possible, so that's good news too. One of the things that Senator Steinberg specifically asked for was a resolution from this board and then hopefully a resolution from the Dare County Board in support of our effort to gain regulatory authority over Shallow-Back Bay. So that's what's before you tonight, the draft resolution supporting our own bill, and then if passed, we will pass this on to the county manager and the county board, and hopefully they will join in support and help continue our push forward. So I'd offer this to you and ask for a motion to approve.
All right, you heard from the town attorney. Can we have a vote on the resolution and regulation of Shallow-Back Bay? Who wants to make the motion?
I move to make the resolution to 2019-05 for the regulation of Shallow-Back Bay.
All right, motion by Rich Burke, second?
Second.
Second by Eddie Mann. All in favor of the motion?
No, Shannon. Shannon,
Yes, sir.
the things we discussed and concerns in our workshop, in our retreat, those are noted?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is with the manager.
okay.
You all right with whatever it is? I don't
No,
know, I don't know anything about it. I wasn't there, so.
Yeah,
Is everything all right?
everything's
Hand.
good. Everything's good,
Okay.
yes.
All right, that being worked out, can we have a motion on the resolution? I had one, Richie Burke and
Second.
Eddie. All in favor of the resolution, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Motion carries.
Next up is agenda item number 7. This is new business. This would be appointments to the planning board. The town clerk had provided a memorandum to the members of the Board of Commissioners and had put out the items there in terms of potential appointments or reappointments to the board. And it would be up for consideration by the members of the board. If you choose to make appointments tonight, this would be an item for action.
I'd like to make the motion to reappoint Hal Goodman as chair and Field Scarborough as the member of the Planning and Zoning Board.
Second.
All right. Any discussion?
Being Hal Goodman is the chairman of the planning board, do we have to have a motion to reappoint him as the chairman again?
I did my motion.
This is just to reappoint him. Do we have to reappoint him as the chairman again? I'm just asking that question.
I think what Dale's asking is, the motion carries, but is to reappoint those two.
We haven't voted on it yet, but
We
we,
used to do that, and then we used to recommend, another motion was made as a chair.
As a chair,
Yeah.
well, why can't we do both of them? I mean, we'll do one, do the other one right behind it.
I'm fine.
Is that all right?
okay.
Okay. All right. There's a motion made by,
You want to amend it to reappoint Hal and Hal Goodman and Field Scarborough as members of the Planning and Zoning Board?
Yeah, and then Hal as the chairman.
all right. Motion by Richie, second by Eddie, to appoint Hal Goodman as a planning board member and Field Scarborough as a planning board member. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. Now, somebody make a motion.
Make the motion to appoint Hal Goodman as chair of the Planning and Zoning Board.
Second.
All right, motion by Eddie and
Second.
second by Darrell, that we appoint Hal Goodman, the chair of the Planning and Zoning Board. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Okay, we got that covered.
Agenda item number 8. This is an item called Mayor's and Commissioners' Comments. This is for information.
I don't have anything. Nancy?
No, I don't have anything. I'm good. Thank you.
Christine? Ooh, Darrell?
I just like to thank everybody in the state for naming the bridges after our beloved senator last night.
That was a good event, it really was. And well said, all the speeches were appropriate and it was nice. Rich?
Oh, yeah, the only thing I had was, is RPC on schedule as far as the paving, do we know? I know it's kind of hard to ask, hard to answer, I should say.
Actually, Mr. Mayor, if I may
Yeah.
answer? Yes. Commissioner, the DOT representative actually will be on site tomorrow to be meeting with staff on some of the items related to the milling, which was their first part. Of course, and they also have some handicap ramps and similar things to be followed by the repaving. But DOT will be meeting with staff tomorrow as we continue to be updated on that project by the DOT.
Okay, I was just asked, someone asked me.
Great.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah.
Eddie?
I just want to thank the staff and the department heads for getting prepared with the budget ahead of time. And Town Manager, thank you for doing that.
I thought the bulletin points, I saw them, and they blew my mind. They were excellent. It's a completely new approach to the budgeting process. Thank you. It's what we get for getting a new manager up to date. And I'm embarrassing.
Thank everybody, as Darrell said, coming out for the thing yesterday and braving the elements. And other than that, I know we're on TV now. I just want to say, hi, Mom. I'm good.
All right, we have a need to go in closed session. You want to handle this? Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So items number 9 and 10 would occur at the same time in closed session, and we're talking about the closed session first part, North Carolina General Statute 143-318-11A6, which is for personnel matters, and also during the same closed session would be a session under North Carolina General Statute 143-3.318.11A3, which is to consult attorney for items under the attorney-client privilege.
All right. We've changed the approach. If y'all, I don't know how many of you have been here, but before we've asked everybody to leave, we've locked the doors to this room. And we thought it was unfair, so we're going to move into the ante room, and we'll make some decisions, come back out here, let y'all be comfortable, move or leave if you want to. And total change of you having to get up and leave just abruptly. So we're going to go in closed session for 2 items. Can we have a motion to go in closed session? Don't we need a motion to go in closed session? Yeah.
I'll make the motion to go into closed session.
All right.
Second.
Motion by Richard Burt, we go in closed session. Second by Hannah. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Motion carries. We're now in closed session. All right, we've already declared ourselves out of closed session. We're back in the open session. When do we meet again? When's the workshop?
18 or 19?
April the 17th.
17.
All right, at 4 o'clock, we will have a regular workshop, April 17th. Is anything else coming before the board?
I got one thing to recognize, and Mr. Greg Clark had an award for the state of North Carolina for an article that you wrote. I just wanted to acknowledge that
You should be writing this down.
and thank you much for your service.
Thank you, Greg.
Would you like to take your own picture with the mayor and put it in the front page?
A selfie.
Take a selfie with the mayor and put it on the front page?
All right, anything else coming before the board?
No, sir.
We stand adjourned. No, recess till April 17th.
I'll make a motion to recess.
Okay.
Second.
All right, motion second, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.